Welcome again to our YouTube channel. Today we talk about comparison as teacher. The last one we did was comparison as torture. We have comparison that teaches, comparison that gives us insights, ideas, and propels us into action for our own success. Comparison is good. When you are looking at the aspect of someone else's life or someone else's successes that you could create for your own success, that you look at people's success, people's aspects of life, and you create your own journey of success, learning from those aspects. Indeed, it's true. With time and consistent effort, these aspects of your life or your career or your health could be changed. When you look at other people and see their successes, you see their aspects of life that you admire, and then you learn from them, create your own journey of success, and therefore with time, consistency, and effort, you are able to change your own life, you are able to change your own aspects of life in that journey of success. The list of things to change in one's life is endless. The list is endless. You can change so many things in life. You can change, for example, your job, your career. You can change friends. You can change the purpose of your own life. And so many other things that you can change. Indeed, the largest room in anybody's life is room for change. There are so many things that we are able to change. Remember, in the other episode, we talked about aspects of life that we cannot change. But here we are talking about aspects of life that we can change. There are so many things that we can change when we compare ourselves with the aspect of someone else's life that we can change. Then we have the power to learn from that comparison and change. But when we compare ourselves with somebody else's aspect of life that we cannot change, it becomes a torture. But when we look at the aspect of somebody else's life or successes, and that we can create a journey of our own success from learning from them, then this becomes our chance to improve, to change. Indeed, as we have said, the largest room is not the sitting room. It's not the living room. It is the room for change. But first, we have to learn to let people have their own success. Let people have their own success. Learn to understand that will always be people. There will always be persons, individuals who will be better than you. We have to learn to have people have their own success. Let them have their own success. Understand that always there will be people who will be better than us. That's the beginning of our journey of success. Their success in what they do gives us a chance to learn from them. Their success gives us a formula as they lead the way. Their success gives us a formula. If they did it, I can also do it. If he did it, I can also do it. If she was able to manage and do this, I can also do it. Gives us a formula. Their success gives us also a formula in our journey of success. We must avoid looking around and seeing people's success and seeing ourselves as failures, or seeing our life, seeing losses, and nothing that is succeeding in our life. We must avoid seeing people's successes, people's advancement, people's accomplishments, and looking around ourselves and seeing ourselves as failures or seeing losses in our own life. Because when we see other people's success and see ourselves as failures or see our lives as losses, it serves or it makes you feel defeated. It serves you with defeat. It makes you feel as defeated even before you start the journey of your own success. When you see other people's success and see yourself as a failure, it makes you feel defeated even before you start the journey of your own success. Let comparison not become the reason why you doubt yourself, or the reason why you procrastinate, or the reason why you continue staying stuck where you are. That comparison must not become the reason as to why you doubt yourself. You postpone your own journey of success, you procrastinate, or you remain stuck in a stage of life. Those aspects that we can change, let comparison not become that defeatist approach to life, to feel defeated, to doubt yourself, to procrastinate, and remain stuck in one stage of life. Don't argue against your own achievements by doubting yourself, by seeing failures in your life instead of seeing opportunities and chances to become the better person that you ought to be. The successes of other people ought to serve as an example and formula for our own success, for our own journey. Other people show us what is possible. And when you see comparison as a teacher, you will realize that other people do not take anything from you. When you see comparison as teacher, you realize that those who have succeeded, those who have accomplished, those who are well, those who have achieved something in aspects of life, they are taking nothing from you. They rather give you something that you can use. They give you something that we have called a formula, serving as an example to succeed. They take nothing from us in their success, but they are serving as an example. They are giving us a formula that we can use in our own journey of success. Other people have the capacity to show us the pieces of our own future that we cannot fully see for ourselves. Maybe you are struggling with something. You have an issue, a problem you are dealing with, and somebody else went through the same thing that you are going through now. That person serves as an example, gives you a formula, gives you something that you can use to succeed. They show us possibilities that we did not realize existed. Apart from giving us pieces of our future that we don't see, they show us possibilities that we did not realize existed. Or they tell us that we are capable of things that we thought we are incapable of achieving. They tell us through the aspects of life that we are capable of achieving some things that we thought we are incapable of achieving, that we can achieve, we can accomplish. Their successes and their wins do not shrink our chances of creating what we want. Their successes and wins do not shrink our chances of creating what we want. We must flip our jealousy to inspiration. Flip our jealousy for the successes of others into inspiration. You will flip it to become an inspiration. That jealousy, that madness you feel when somebody successes or somebody has succeeded, that jealousy, we have to turn it into inspiration for our success. If other people can make it, why not you? Why not me? We can make it too. When other people's success make us mad, make us feel bad, it is a good thing. When somebody's success make you feel mad, feel bad, it is a very good thing. Why do we say it's a very good thing? First, we must be thankful that somebody's success is making you mad. Be thankful that you are mad. Be thankful that you are feeling that kind of jealousy in you when somebody else has succeeded. Be thankful, because that feeling mad is a good thing. Why do we say it's a good thing? Because we are not mad at those people. We are not mad at them. We are mad at ourselves. We are mad at ourselves because we know we can make it. We know we can make it, only that we have not done it. When somebody's success makes you mad, you are not mad at those people. You are mad at your own self. Why? Because you know you can make it, only that you have not done it. Now you are mad, but you don't know it. You are mad because you know you can make it, only that you have not done it. So it's good to be mad, to remind you that you can make it, only that you have not done it. Therefore, begin the journey of doing it. Create from the success of others your own journey of success so that you make it. Therefore, when you find yourself mad for the success of other people, remember you are mad at yourself because you can make it. It's only that you have not done it. Create from the example of those people. Get a formula from those who have succeeded and create your own journey of success. They are giving you something that you did not know you can use to succeed. They are showing you possibilities of your capability that you never thought you are capable of. We have to do it. We must try to measure up with who we are. That means capable people. We must measure up to who we are, people who are able, and therefore we must compare ourselves and become a great teacher in life. That comparison that we make ought to become a teacher in our life, because that comparison of the things we can change galvanizes our power. When we compare ourselves, the aspects of somebody else's life, of the aspect that we can change, what does it do, that comparison? It galvanizes our power and awakens our anger. And in awakening our anger, that madness becomes the fuel or becomes gas to get us going. That being mad, that anger, that annoyance galvanizes that power, and that anger being awakened in us, gives us the fuel or the gas to get us going, to get us doing what we are supposed to do to succeed. One has to get to work. We must get to work in order to succeed. We must get to work in order to change. We must get to work in order what we have seen in other people's life, in the successes of other people, we can have it as a formula and put ourselves to work in order to achieve anything and any success in life. For example, you find a friend who has lost weight and you wonder, how did you become that? You had a lot of weight, and how did you lose it? Don't become mad that this person has defeated you in losing weight. No. Learn from that person's life. How did you do it? Get to work. Get that formula. Maybe your friend has written a book and you have been dreaming of writing a book and you have never written any book. It beat me into it. No, it not beat you into it. You are capable of writing your own book, only that you have not done it. That anger, that power that is galvanized in you, makes you do the uncomfortable work. Makes you do the uncomfortable work for success. You may want to sit at that desk, writing that book, writing that play, making that video. Is uncomfortable doing the research, trying to read, doing that uncomfortable work for you to succeed, going to the gym constantly, following a routine. Though sometimes it feels like it's very boring, but you have to do it. Put yourself to work. Do the uncomfortable work in order to succeed. You don't have to be special in any way. You don't have to be special to succeed. You only need few things to succeed: consistency, determination, and the willingness to work. In a few things I've done in life, I have failed in very many of them, but the few things I've succeeded in, I've succeeded because of consistency, determination, and the willingness to work for it, to work for success. It is not easy. Even beating a habit, an addiction, is not easy. It is consistency, determination, and the willingness to work for that success. It is not easy. When you focus on how unfair life seems to be and compare yourself to others, you just waste time. You waste your precious time and energy on things beyond your control. When you focus on how unfair life seems to be and compare yourself to others, you understand you are wasting your time. In fact, your precious time and your energy on things beyond your control. You must let other people's success be success. But when you look at life as unfair, other people's success will paralyze you. When you look at life as unfair, people's success will paralyze you. Their success will make you remain stuck. You will feel behind in everything. And you'll be frustrated in the life that you lead. That when you look at life as unfair and compare yourself with other people and you only see life as unfair to you, you are wasting your precious time and energy on things that you cannot control. And their successes will paralyze you, will make you remain behind, remain stuck, and you'll be frustrated in the life that you live. But if you look at other people and their success and learn from that which you can change and then create your own journey of success, then that comparison becomes a teacher to you. This mindset of unfair life, this mindset of life is unfair, makes you procrastinate anything that you want to do, and loops into your mind what we call perfectionism. You look at life as unfair, you feel behind, you are stuck, you are paralyzed by people's success. You start procrastinating your own success, starting the journey of your own success, you procrastinate. Then your brain starts bringing into your mind the ideas of perfectionism. I cannot do it. And when you have those two, procrastination and perfectionism, it prevents you from taking any action that you need to take. Prevents you from taking any action to create your own success. So you remain stuck there. But you must constantly remind yourself, there will always be someone whose success is more than yours. There will always be somebody who is luckier than you. There will always be somebody who has what you want. There will always be somebody who is farther ahead of you. There will always be somebody who achieves success more quickly than you. Therefore, comparing yourself to others is a natural instinct, but when it consumes your thoughts, it undermines your confidence and your motivation in life. Comparing yourself is a natural instinct, but when it consumes your thoughts, it undermines your confidence and your motivation in life. You can't control the success of others, but you can control how you respond to it. You cannot control the success of others, but you can control how you react to the success of other people. Take it as a teacher of the things that you are able to change. Take it as a formula of things that you are able to change in your own life for your own success. Stop torturing yourself and use comparison to your advantage. Compare yourself to others on the aspects of life that you can change. It means let other people's success be theirs. That means let others have their own success and yours leverage on it. to fuel your own success. Leverage on other people's success to fuel, to gas your own success. Other people's success is evidence enough that you can do it too. Other people's success is evidence enough that you also, or you too, can do it. And how does that one happen? By turning inspiration into action. You turn inspiration into action, therefore, you begin to build an extraordinary life that you deserve. An extraordinary life that you deserve, meaning you are doing something more than normal. Turning inspiration into action. And remember, we talked about sometimes we have to thank God that we are mad. We have that jealousy in us for the success of others. We are not mad at those people, we are mad at ourselves, and we must turn that madness, that anger, into action. Turn it into inspiration, and that inspiration, put it into action. Be inspired by people's success, and use that inspiration that you have got, turn it into action, and begin the journey of success. In short, what I'm saying, comparison can be a good teacher. And that can be a good teacher when we take that comparison, the success of others, and not seeing our own failures as defeating our lives or being defeated in life, but as opportunities to become the best we can be. Using the success of others as a formula, as an example for our own success. Therefore, indeed, comparison as a teacher is the best thing we can have in life. Let us compare ourselves with other people's aspects of life that we can change, and use their successes to inspire us to change, to become the best we can be. May God bless you and embrace you. Have a good evening.